The outcome of every single match at WrestleMania 39 has been predicted by WWE 2K23, and you won't believe some of the calls that it's made. Big titles have changed hands, and some of the fiercest rivalries have been settled. So we'll be going through each match one by one to see exactly what 2K has predicted for WrestleMania in 2023. In no particular order, we start with potentially the least anticipated bout, Brock vs Omos. With little to no build up to this match, not many have high expectations for it, and sadly I think 2K have actually put together a better match than we'll even see. And it was only 5 minutes long, with Lesnar coming out on top as expected. The first of the two fatal 4-way tag team showcases is the women's one, and again, there doesn't seem to have been much thought put into this match, as Natalya and Shotzi go up against Liv and Raquel, Ronda and Shayna, and then the latest additions, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Ronda and Shayna went over, and similar to the Omos vs Brock fight, I can see this result happening, but I'm not particularly excited for the match itself. Not every fight can be a banger though, and there are certainly a lot of them on this card. Now for the men's showcase match between Ricochet and Braun, Alpha Academy, the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. I expect this one to at least have some good spots in it. 2K has the Viking Raiders to win, and I'm not sure that they'd be my pick, but it's definitely plausible. They're a talented tag team that needs some momentum, so who knows, this could be their WrestleMania moment. Now this match is going to be good. Drew vs Sheamus vs Gunther in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. And from this point on, I'll be giving you my live reaction to some of the bigger matches. Here we go, I'm so ready to watch this one. Starting off, Drew has gone straight for Gunther and just thrown him across the ring, and now Sheamus sends him off the ropes and just boots him, but then Gunther's come in and grabbed him in a headlock and just throws him across the ring. What a start to this match. Sheamus now potentially going for a Celtic cross, but Drew's wriggled free and Gunther coming in with a... Wait, what? What happened there? The ring is flooded with weapons at the minute as Sheamus grabs Drew and hits him with a white noise. Right onto the steel chair as well. Drew might be out, but for some reason Sheamus is getting him up. Oh, and he hits him with a bro kick. This one's done, surely. 1, 2, 3. No way! Gunther's now cleared the ring of Drew and is looking for a powerbomb on Sheamus, and he hits it. Surely this is it now. 1, 2. Oh no, he's kicked out. What a match. Sheamus looks like he's struggling, but he's got Drew up for an Irish curse backbreaker and turns it right round into a bro kick. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus is the new Intercontinental Champion. Also, why did the ref count so slow, and why didn't Gunther just come in and break it up? So on reflection, I can definitely see this result coming true, as I think it's time for Gunther to step up into the WWE title picture, as he could be a monster heel champion. Then as for Sheamus, he deserves a title, and it gives him and Drew something to feud over. And what a feud that will be. If this happens, the Intercontinental title will feel extremely prestigious again, that's for sure. The culmination of the feud between the old Judgment Day leader Edge and the current one Finn will take place inside a Hell in a Cell. This one should also be a banger, as this rivalry has been cooking for ages. Edge sending Finn off the ropes and hits a nice scoop slam, which is a shout out to Rated RKO as he hits a vintage Orton move. Finn's recovered though and has been firmly on top ever since that slam, and he's heading to the top rope, potentially looking for a coup de grace, but Edge rolls out just in time. It's getting scrappy now, with Edge laying into Finn on the outside and puts him through the cell with a spear, albeit possibly the weakest spear of all time, but still. Finn has rather unsurprisingly recovered pretty quickly though, and is headed up to the top of the cell. Edge has followed him and gets hit with a sling blade almost immediately. And he's hit a 1916, the cell might actually break here. And then a DDT, surely it's gonna break soon. Somehow Edge is up and goes for an execution right through the top of the cell. Finn is out for the count. 1, 2, 3, yep, that one's all over. Edge has defeated the man who took his place in the Judgment Day. This fight is an interesting one, as I believe either man could win. I think it does make the most sense for Edge to go over though, so I reckon 2K's got this one right yet again. If they can have a match like this one to properly end their long feud, I'll be happy regardless though. Rollins vs Logan Paul started back at the Royal Rumble where Logan eliminated Seth, and this feud has been heating up over the last few weeks. Logan can definitely wrestle, but understandably still needs a veteran in the ring to guide him through. And what better man than arguably the best wrestler in the world over the last few years, Seth Rollins. Rollins has started off much better than Logan and drives a knee right down onto his head. Seth now hitting a swinging neckbreaker on the outside, and what is Logan's body doing? What have you done, Seth? Is this an unspecified side effect of Prime? Logan somehow recovered from his caffeine overdose and has hit a curb stomp on Rollins, just like at Elimination Chamber. Is he getting the win? 1, 2... No! Logan's now going for a figure 4, so he's just stealing everybody's finishes and doesn't care. But will Rollins tap? And Seth manages to get out of it by turning it over to reverse the pressure. Seth going for that knee again, and connects again. Right into the pin as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we actually got him with that? So, not the finish I was expecting from this match, but at least the right person won. There is no way that Logan should be going over here, so Seth should win and make Logan look good in the process, just like Roman did. Again, the right call from 2K. Theory is defending his US title against John Cena, and honestly, this feud has taken me by surprise. I thought it was going to be a snooze fest, but some of the promos they've cut on each other have actually been really good. No surprises here though, as 2K have Cena down to win, he is the cover star after all, and to become the new United States champion, which in fairness could happen due to it being John Cena, but I personally think he'll put over the younger talent and give Theory the win. To be brutally honest, I'm not particularly looking forward to the 6-man tag match between Damage Control and Becky, Trish and Lita, but who knows, it could well be a surprise package as there's undeniably a lot of talent in that ring. WWE 2K23 seems to think that Team Becky will take home the win, which definitely could happen and could maybe even start the downfall of Damage Control, which would be pretty interesting. Even though Charlotte Flair hasn't been in the ring much recently, she still has that star power when it comes to making a match feel like a big deal, and this one for the SmackDown Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley certainly will. Charlotte predictably on top at the start and hits Ripley with a vintage Flair chop. It's been all Charlotte in the early exchanges as she slams Rhea into the mat yet again. Rhea's fought her way back into it though and is taunting at Flair while she's on the ground, but Flair kips up and Rhea immediately takes her down again. Ripley's now got Charlotte right where she wants her as she goes for the submission finish. Will Flair tap out? And Flair manages to get herself out of it. Rhea climbing up to the top rope here and hits an elbow drop on the back of Charlotte and she's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, that's enough to put Charlotte away and become the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Once again, this should definitely be the result come WrestleMania, so 2K clearly know what they're talking about. Rhea has all the momentum going into this and won the Royal Rumble from the number 1 position, so she absolutely deserves a run with the title. Next up is the Raw Women's title match between Asuka and Belair. Asuka starting off strong as she throws Belair into the barricade. She is gunning for that title. It's been all Asuka so far as she pulls Bianca into a chicken wing. This could be trouble for the champion. But in typical Belair fashion, she manages to power her way out of it. Again, showing her unbelievable strength as she presses Asuka above her head and then just drops her down. And even throws a standing backflip in for good measure. Belair is well and truly back in this now and hoists Asuka up. Can she hit the KOD? Yes she can and lands all of it. Asuka is down and Belair retains her title. Despite Asuka having a lot of momentum since coming back at the Royal Rumble, 2K have predicted her to lose. I personally think that Asuka needs to have a title run, but at the same time, Belair is an incredible champion, so this one could go either way. In what has slowly built up into one of the most engaging storylines in WWE today, the rivalry between Rey Mysterio and his own son Dominic is finally coming to a head at WrestleMania. Rey refused to fight his son for so long until Dom took it too far and insulted his own mother. 2K has gone with Rey as the winner, and honestly this would make sense as a feel-good moment, but Dom has so much heat right now, I feel like he needs to hit that nuclear level. If Dom wins, he could continue his unexpected rise to becoming one of the best heels in the company, and with Rhea by his side as the SmackDown Women's Champion, it could really work out. The whole storyline with the Bloodline and Sami Zayn produced some of the best storytelling we've seen for years in WWE, and this match between the Usos against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens could well steal the show. Owens has been laying waste to the Usos early on as he launches Jay behind him. It's the Usos on top now as Jay throws Owens up for a Samoan drop by Jimmy. This one looks to be heading only one way. Sami's now taking it to Jimmy in the corner. He has a lot of bad blood with these two that needs settling. And it looks like Zayn's involvement has completely switched the momentum in this match as Kevin Owens hits a stunner on Jimmy. He's gonna go for the pin. 1, 2, 3, Zayn and Owens win, and the Usos are finally dethroned at the top of the tag team division. I would absolutely love for this to be the result at Mania, as Zayn needs a title around his waist. They have to capitalise on his popularity, and giving him and Owens the tag team belts is the perfect way to do that. Finally, we have the main event, Roman Reigns vs Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody has a legacy that he needs to fulfill, and Roman has a 1,000-day title reign that needs reaching. So who do 2K think will win? Cody is taking the fight to Roman, and Roman looks stunned as Cody hits a disaster kick, taking him down. Roman hasn't taken that too well though, as he hangs him up on the ropes, but Cody isn't done there, diving through the middle rope and colliding with Reigns on the outside. Roman's been on top for a while now, but Cody explodes back with a lariat. And another one, and then catches the kick and takes him down. Cody's got the momentum. Can he finish Roman off? He's definitely feeling it, trying to line Roman up for the Cody cutter, and he gets all of it. Cody might well do it. 1, 2, 3. The legacy is fulfilled, and Cody Rhodes becomes the new, undisputed champion. In the main event of WrestleMania, 2K have seemingly made the right decision in who they think will win, as Cody is extremely over going into this match, and it makes perfect sense for him to capture the title here given the story of his career. But who do you think will win at WrestleMania? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to watch our most recent My GM Challenge video if you want to see some even better storytelling than WWE's.